Okay, guys. So that was legit. I know so many people had a hard time getting on because we maxed out at 500. And I love what one of the girls said. She said, listen, when you couldn't get on, did you just quit? And you said, hey, you know what? I'll catch the replay. Or did you keep trying? Are you hungry for that one thing that's going to blow up your business? Not necessarily a tip, but it's that one mindset shift that is going to blow up your business, because that's what happens, you guys. There is no secrets to success in this business except for hard work and changing your mindset. That's literally what it is. That's what it is. Sorry. So let's talk about some of the hows. Some of you guys asked some questions. Okay, so Isabella asked tips for sealing the deal. And any of you diamonds or above, if you guys have any tips or anything that you want to share or anything that you think needs to be talked about, put it in here, because I don't know what your team needs unless you're on here. But anyone showing up, you're awesome. Well, also, congratulations to our new diamonds and our new doubles. Haley went diamond, Jessica went double. We had Ryan, a new diamond. I don't have like a list, so don't judge me, but we had so many new diamonds and doubles and a couple new triples. Congratulations, BD. So I'm super, super excited. Okay. So Isabella, you guys asked for tips on sealing the deal. She said, I follow the script, but I get left on red all the time. And once I follow up, they say they're no longer interested. So here's the deal, you guys. My biggest thing is that you need to get people to open up immediately. So when you're following the script, that's why the end of that first message literally says, tell me about yourself and your goals. Because the thing is that if you can get that from them immediately and then remind them of that every single time you follow up, that's going to be gold. Okay. So what do I mean by that? Let's just say Isabella reached out to me and she said, hey, you know what? I want to do this business. And then trust me, that happens to me all the time too. And then I'm like, girl, you just disappeared. Like, where are you at? Like, you're the one who reached out to me and you just fell off of the face of the earth. Like, where the heck did you go? But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to Isabella and I'm going to follow up with her as normal. I'm going to say, hey, Isabella, like, listen, I'm super excited to help get you going. Like, what are you thinking? How are you feeling about everything? Whatever. I'm going to basically just follow up. Now, if Isabella leaves me on red, I'm going to wait probably just a day or two. And I'm going to say, hey, listen, Isabella, you said you wanted to start this because you are a crazy busy mom and you want to make this work because you are sick of working for somebody else. Do you not still want that? Right? Do you not still want that? I'm going to remind her of why she reached out to me, because the thing is that we get in these moments of like, I need to make a change, and then life happens and our kids get hella crazy or our mind takes over, and it's such a powerful thing. It says, you can't, you won't, this won't be you can't be successful at it. And then Isabella's going to take a step back and I'm going to say, no, girl, like, you can do this. And this is where the personal development that you guys do comes into place, because you have to be able to believe in other people before they believe in themselves. That's probably the biggest part of this business. And that's a huge reason why I think I have been able to be successful in this business, because I have learned how to believe in other people before they believe in themselves. That's one of the biggest and most important. Why does it say I'm Mikkel? Oh, she changed the name on it. Sorry. When she did the opportunity call, I'm like, Mikkel. Y'all, I am Christy. I am not Mikkel. But anyways, so that's one of the biggest things. You guys have to learn how to believe in people. But here's the deal. This is what I kind of talked about on Sunday. You can't make anybody want to change their life. You just can't. And you can follow up, and I don't take anyone off of my follow-up list until they sign or until they die. Like, that's what it is. They don't come off my list, because you know what's going to happen? The second you take them off your list, Jessica's going to message them, and it's going to be that one time that they're just like, I got the courage, and Jessica's going to sign them, and they're going to go diamond and double and triple and ambassador, and you're going to be like, damn it. You know, you're going to be upset, and Jessica's pretty happy about that, but I'm not. So you don't take them off of your list, you guys. I follow up. Of course, my follow-ups get a little bit longer each time, but this is the reason why you also don't stop following up, because it has so much to do with your actual Facebook and Instagram algorithms, okay? When you message people, whether it's Facebook and Instagram says, all right, y'all are friends, okay? You guys are friends. You're actually talking. I'm going to show their post to you and your post to them. But what you want is you want read messages. So what I'll do is, like every other follow-up, I'll say, hey, Isabella, I saw that your daughter's sick. Like, I'm so sorry. Is everything okay? You also have to bring that personal touch in, and you can't just be about business. Half the time I message them about business, half the other time I do not, because they need to respond to you. They need to know that you don't just care about them as a number. That's also why I don't follow up with saying, hey, Isabella, you ready to sign up? I never say something like that. I say, hey, Isabella, like, I'm so excited to help you get started on your goals for your life change. It's not about me. It's about them. And that's, I think, a little mistake I see some people make a lot with their follow-ups. It all sounds very selfish. If your messages sound very selfish, you need to reword those, and you need to start thinking about that person. And that can just be a really simple little tweak in your message, truthfully. But like I said, you can't decide. In this business, we only have control of what we do, and that's consistency and numbers. How many people are you going to message to get the person that is ready now, that is going to say yes now? You might have to talk to 99 people before you get one to say yes. And that's just what it's going to have to be. But what I have found too, you guys, is as you go further along, the more that you can show your successes, those people that were more hesitant, they will come along. So this is why, if you're brand new, everything we do, it needs to be done by the end of the month. Promotions, they happen by the end of the month, because on the first of the next month, everything goes back to zero when auto ships are going to go through. So that's like your chart. The charting videos in the team page, if you have no idea what the heck I'm talking about. But that's why we need to do that, because you need to show people that you can guide them and train them. So even if it's just getting your freaking butt to Ruby, I do not care. And I got this from Savannah. I love it. When she went live, she was like, literally just freaking do it all yourself if you have to. You will eventually attract the hard workers. And you don't know who they're going to be. You just don't. When we sign people up, I didn't know Jessica was going to be a double diamond on my team 6 months ago. Absolutely not. I had no idea. But here she is. Okay? So here's the deal. If you have 3 distributors on your team, okay, it takes 3 distributors, each at 400 in sales, okay, and then an extra 800 in sales coming from anywhere else. So that is Ruby. If you need to sign all 3 distributors and all 2,000 GV by yourself, because we're doing an awesome host-to-post giveaway that I just posted on the team page, then you freaking do it. You do it. You freaking have to do it. Because guess what? Then you're going to go, I love Julia. She's like, I went Ruby and I blasted it every single day for the next month. And she's like, and that's how I went diamond. People just need to see that you are proving yourself and making money as well. And you're going to have to put in the time, and you're going to have to put in the effort. And you're going to have to put in the time, and you're going to have to put in the effort to be able to go Ruby. Okay? You don't get to message 20 people and say, I'm an ambassador diamond, and you know what? You should sign up with me. I've proved myself. No, you have to earn that right. So get your butt to Ruby. I don't care if you have 3 people on your team not working. Guess what? Get a new 3 people, or get yourself to Ruby with all those customers. I know we do actually look like twins right now. But like literally, you guys, if you need to do it by yourself, just freaking do it. Because then guess what's going to happen? The people who have watched you and said, you know what? I'm just going to watch Haley. I'm going to see what she does with this. I'm going to see if she makes it happen or not. And then you go Ruby, because she don't need to know you did that whole freaking thing by yourself, because you're a hustler. And then she's going to see that Haley promoted to Ruby, and Haley's going to talk about it, and Haley's going to be like, that Haley's going to be like, that $500 has changed my life. That $500 has paid for half of my rent. That $500 just paid for my car payment plus some extra. That $500 is paid for this. That, you know, like whatever it is, she's going to blast it. And she's going to say, you know what, I'm a freaking Ruby and I'm going freaking diamond and making $2,000 a month. And she's going to blast what she's done and blast what she's going to do. And then guess what? Those people that she messaged last month that won't even respond back to her, they're going to be like, oh, Zam, like she's actually making it happen. Like she's doing it. Maybe I should jump on. Because guess what? Nobody wants to be left behind, right? Like who wants to be left behind? Who wants to see everyone on here go ambassador and then be sitting at distributor level? Ain't nobody want to be left behind. That's exactly how your potentials feel. But it's all about just freaking putting everything out there. Here's the deal. Take a screenshot of this and be like, we have the best freaking team ever. It's amazing. And then when you sign a customer, you're like, oh my gosh, we have the best amazing thing ever. And then you get involved with the host to post giveaway and you blow that shiz up and you grow your network and you add every single person who comments and it happens. But it cannot be something, and I said this on the other Zoom, like, listen, half of you are gonna jump off here and you're gonna be like, I'm so pumped, oh my gosh, and you're gonna get to work and you're gonna hustle, and then tomorrow you're gonna be like, I'm freaking tired, I'm not doing anything. What did she say to do? How do I message? What do I do? How do I do it? Nah, it's too hard, I don't wanna learn. And then you're gonna jump on next Monday. I've seen you guys. There are people, and if your camera's not showing or if you're sitting there sleeping or something, just jump off. But I want to see your faces. But seriously, like there's going to be people who you're going to be on every freaking Monday night training and you're going to be like, I'm working, I'm doing it. No. And then the next day you don't do crap. This has to be something where you are doing the consistent work every single day. Every freaking day you have to do it. It is not that hard. I don't care if you're eating. I get it. You guys are like, I'm sorry. I'm eating. I'm showering. I'm pooping. Whatever. I don't care as long as you're listening. But please turn off your camera if you're pooping. But anyways, trust me, we've had some issues before. But you guys, like, you just have to be consistent. And that is why myself and your leaders do every freaking thing in our power to help you be successful. You have no idea what goes on behind these doors. You have no idea the amount of work it takes to do host to post, the amount, like for us to organize it, for me to do the poll every day. There's a lot of stuff that we do behind closed doors to help you guys be successful. There is. And if you take advantage of it, you can be successful too. But do not come to me tomorrow and say, you know what, here's my list of excuses, Christy. This is why I can't be successful. Because I'm going to tell you to suck it. Because guess what? There was a girl on the training today, and she lost her baby at 37 weeks. And she had to give birth to that baby. Right? Like, that was like my ultimate, like, shutdown. I would have crawled into a freaking hole for the rest of my life, basically. That would have been me. I would have been done. I would have been out of here, like, good to go. She's like, I didn't even want to live. But you know what? She said she went to Green Carpet, and this is why it's so important to stay connected and to stay hungry. She has been in this business for 7 or 8 years. She went double and she stayed there, but she was on autopilot. She was on autopilot with this business already, AKA everything was just a routine already. And she went to Green Carpet last year. Last year. And she said, she's like, God literally just told me, like, listen, I didn't put you through this so that you could sit and do nothing. Like, that is not what I created you for. And she said she learned about host to post, and she got herself from a $250 check to a $2,000 check in 1 month because she did it. She said, I had nobody on my team working. I did it by myself, but I knew that people would follow me eventually. And she just went from double to presidential last month. Double diamond to presidential last month. She's obviously started working in August for that. But literally, you guys, like, if you give me one freaking excuse, I will just, like, I'm done. After I heard that, I'm like, even anything I've thought I've gone through. I could not imagine. So if you are going through anything, you have got to put your big girl or your big boy panties on, and you have got to decide that the end goal is going to overcast everything else that is going to happen in front of you, that's going to happen to you, that's going to happen for you. Maybe your life is great, and maybe that's what's holding you back. There, like literally, it sounds funny, but you're like, what, girl, what you mean? You guys, how do you think I stay hungry for this business? Why would I show up on Monday night? I already make like 60 last month, but I already make like a whole hell of a lot of money. Why would I even show up anymore? I don't need to show up, because it's not about that. It's about the journey, and it's about you guys, and it's about the next thing. Like, it's not that, sorry, reading the comments, but you guys, like, it is about the journey, and you have to enjoy it in every single step of the way. And it also has to be not just about the money. Like, it has to be about you being like, you know what? I'm going to help Kalea change her life. And you know what? In the midst, I'm going to change my life, and I'm going to build my house too. But Kalea is going to change her life. And this is going to be awesome. And this is going to be fun. And it's going to be a hell of a journey. And you're going to have freaking valleys, and you're going to have mountains. You just are. And I said this earlier too, just a little bit, like, you guys, you might look and you might say, I could never be like Christy. I could never be like Savannah. I could never be like Jessica. I could never be like this person or that person. This is the thing. You don't need to be. You don't need to be. You don't need to be me. I got the way that I am through the personal development that I've done, and it brought out that red, crazy, like, just get it done personality. But there are people who will love on you so freaking hard, and that's their personality. And because of that, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have that same fire and that same excitement. Courtney Bohr, the girl I talk about all the time, love her. She's totally not red. Like, you'll never see her on a Zoom, like, pumping people up. But you know what I have heard? That she messages, personal messages, her team, voice messages people on her team every single day, giving them love and encouragement. And she's a double ambassador. She's an ambassador 2.0. Literally my next goal. So you don't need to be me. But what you do need to do is you need to start the personal development now, because that will light whatever fire is inside of you. Whatever you are, it will accelerate it. All the good that you have in you that you don't even know is there, it will accelerate it, but it has to be daily. Now, y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna keep going. Not even giving tips. And I was like, yeah, training is going to be all tips, but it's totally not. Okay. So let me see here. It was just Isabella's question. So I'm just going to keep going. So this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this on a video on the team page. So I'm just going to do it now. I'm going to break this down for you guys as a newbie or as not a newbie. Each day I've been creating these polls on the team page. And this is because we have a 9-to-5 mindset. If you don't know what Host to Post is, go to the team page. I just did the video for the Host to Post for the giveaway, and I totally explained it all. It's super simple, and it's super awesome, and everyone will go ambassador with it. So this poll I created because we are all born and raised. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought my kid was dying up there, but they're just killing each other, so that's fine. Hey, Michelle, can you mute yourself? Because for some reason, it won't let me mute you. So I've been doing this poll because we are created with a 9-to-5 mindset. So what does that mean? I work for an hour. I sure as heck better be paid for an hour. If you don't pay me, I ain't working, right? Like if there was a job and they're like, hey, sorry, we can't pay you next week. Would you still show up? Probably not. That's how we're born and that's how we're raised. So we have to reformulate our brain and change our brain to show the opportunity. Girl, I'm going to fight you. Michelle, Valencia, if you don't mute yourself, it's not letting me. I'm going to have to kick you off because it's distracting the poop out of me. Literally, I can't focus. Girl, and if you can't hear me, that means you're not listening. Okay, so anyways, we have...
I can't mute it. I don't know why.
Oh, she's trying. I feel
Oh, wait, Henny.
Okay. All right. So I created the poll every single day, whether you're new or not new, because you need to create a routine. This stuff is automatic for me now. It is autopilot. It's like brushing your teeth. It is automatic every single day. Do these polls until it's automatic for you, okay? And I'm going to break down what each of the things on the poll actually means, okay? Now, and you guys, success is not based upon your intensity. It's based upon your consistency. It's not, oh, I'm going to go message 200 people tonight because Christy, you pumped me up. And then tomorrow you wake up and you don't do crap. No, you have to be consistent. And that is why these polls, it's such a simple thing, but it will help everybody anywhere all the time. So, okay, so grow Facebook friends by 10. That's what I said. You could grow it by more, but I just put a number. Now, here's the deal. This is actually a tip that I think a lot of people have not realized. Do not go to the people you may know section. If you go to the people you may know section, you're going to add businesses. You're going to add my friends and her friends and all these people in businesses. You're going to add their friends and you're going to add each other. So never, ever, ever go to people you may know. The next thing about that, super easy. I go to a friend of a friend because I want to have like 3 to 6 mutual friends. I don't want a ton because I'm trying to expand, but I also want them to say what everybody always says. They're like, I totally thought I knew you, so I just added you. And I'm like, I know we didn't know each other, but because we had those few mutual friends, they accepted my request back. Okay, so that is going to be like a huge thing, you guys, to grow your network. And growing your network is literally everything, okay? Because it's not that the 50 people on my Facebook, I can't get through to them. It's that the 50 people on my Facebook might want to do other jobs. Like maybe they're happy being a teacher and making $30,000 a month, like $30,000 a year. You know, like other people have to do other jobs. So it's my job to go find 50 more and then 50 more and then 50 more and find the Jessica, find the Eliana, find those people that are going to be people that want to make that $300 to $500 a month or be millionaires, and it works. Whichever one is fine with me. Okay, so grow Instagram friends by 15 followers. You guys, Instagram is an art. I'm just going to lay it out there. It is an art. If it looks bad, don't post it. And the reason I say that is because you can't grow your network with Instagram if it looks sloppy. If you got like pictures with a bunch of words, if you had green, black, and bling pictures like from Pinterest or from the internet, take it down. Take it down. I don't care if that deletes everything on your Instagram. Take it down now. Another thing, go private while you're growing your followers. I have just found personally, like for newbies, it's a little bit better to be private in the beginning. I'm public now because I'm like, listen, this is it. I've shown you my successes. Either you want it or you don't. Either you follow me or you don't. But even I go back and forth sometimes. So your like little description, your profile on Facebook and Instagram should not say It Works Distributor, because you know what that says? I am proud to be in this company. We have the best freaking company ever. And I put it in like all of my posts. But if the first thing they see is It Works Distributor, they're not going to follow you because they're going to say, she just wants to use me. She just wants to sell me something. And we all know that our products and our business changes lives, but they don't know that yet. They have to read your posts. They have to understand. They have to see results in order to really like believe that. So go private, take It Works off your thing, get rid of that, and then grow your followers that way. And then also to grow followers, definitely get a preset, okay? Go to Etsy, type in preset, pick a filter, apply it to all your things. They will give you directions on how to do that. If you don't have one yet, do it. I've had to tell some of you guys like 10 times before you actually did. And then as soon as you did, your Instagram just like transformed. So do it. It will change your business. Like I had it's so funny. I had a freaking photographer, a random lady, like she's not in the business. She messaged me. She's a photographer. She said, hey girl, listen, I know this sounds really weird because I'm the photographer, but like, where did you get your filter? Like, what is it? Like, how did you get that? Because it looks so good, especially for like everyday photos. And I don't want to have to edit all my pictures. And I'm like, and she's the photographer, you guys. Like people notice, and they also notice the like what you're inputting into your business, you know? And it's very simple. No, you have to pick your own preset. You pick what works for you and your style. Some people, like Stacy's is like more grayish tan and like darker, not darker, but like more like less colorful. Mine is more colorful. You have to pick what you want to work with. And here's the deal. There's going to be hella stuff that I'm saying right now. Number one, I want you guys to write it down. Number two, I want you to know that every expert was once a beginner. When I started using the presets, I was like, what the this is so hard. Like, this is so hard. Like, I can't do this. I'm like, freaking photographers are crazy. This is so hard. And I was like, but I have to learn. Like, that's what the successful people are doing. I have to learn. Same thing for making Instagram stories. I was like, can't people just make them for me? Oh my gosh. And then I was like, no, I got to do it. And I learned. And I freaking learned. You guys will all learn. It's like riding a bike. If you do it enough, you're going to learn. So you're going to jump into all of these things I'm saying. You're going to jump into it and you're going to be like, this is hard. And then you're going to do it again and you're going to do it again. And then you're going to do it again. And it's going to be easy. So I have never changed my preset. I've just kind of edited it a little bit. It's just called a preset on Etsy. You can buy them and it applies the filter. You can change it though. Like I've seen bloggers and stuff, I've seen theirs be changed. If you don't like the style of yours, if you're like, girl, I look washed out, or girl, I look this, or girl, I look that, change it. Like it's not bad as long as it all has a flow. Like if I changed mine now, it would be fine because I'm starting a new flow. If I went back to normal pictures, it would be weird. Not trying to live that normal life, y'all. If you want to live the extraordinary life, you got to do the extraordinary stuff, like apply a filter to your pictures. See how like silly that sounds? Like this stuff is very simple, you guys. And I'm not saying this business is going to be easy to make $1 million, but I am saying the work is very actually simple, easy once you learn. All right. Now 20 minutes of personal development. Oh my gosh. Yes. This is my favorite. And I don't want to just keep talking your ear off. So if any other leaders, diamonds are up is what I'm calling you. I'm not saying if you're not diamond, you're not a leader, but I am talking to those people. If you guys want to share a tip on personal development, please, you can unmute yourself. But if you don't, I will just keep talking. So I put on this one Bible, book, church, videos, whatever. It was for yesterday because yesterday was Sunday. Here's the deal. If you have not started journaling, you need to now. Write this down. I am journaling every single day. Like literally. You need to be journaling every day. And I hate writing. I write like a 5-year-old. I really just don't like it. But I'm like, you know what? All these people that are hitting their goals, they're saying to journal, so I'm going to do it. And so I started it. Now, Mikkel actually asked me, she's like, okay, like, what do you like journal? And that's the same thing I asked some of the other girls. I'm like, well, where do I start? You can go based upon what you want, what you, talking as if it's already happened, what you're thankful for. So in mine, like, it's not perfect. I'm like, you know what? I need a journal right now. And I don't do it every single day. I don't. I do it like every other day because I have different things of personal development. But I'll write down like, I'm so thankful that my team is killing it. I'm bringing in like these amazing rock stars. I am signing awesome, awesome, awesome people, and they are just running and they're getting it, and they're getting their 4 customers within their 72 hours. And it has been awesome. And I'm so excited because Aaron is promoting to Presidential 2.0, and we just pulled out that volume out of our butt, and it has been amazing. And I literally write that stuff down as if it's already happened. And everything I do, it does come true. And then I'll say other stuff like, you know what, I'm so thankful, like, you know, that and this is real stuff, like so far, you know, like I'm so thankful, like my family is healthy and happy, and I'm so grateful for what I already have in this business. I'm so grateful for, you know, the fact that my kids are this or whatever, you know, so in the business and outside of the business is what I talk about. And then I will also say things like, you know what, I am, you know, I'll do like affirmations in there too. Like, I am signing, you know, 3,000 BV this month. Like, I don't really have 3,000 BV of potentials, but I'm going to make it happen because I just said so, you know? And I love Ashley Mayfield too. She was talking too about plastering stuff up on your walls everywhere. We haven't talked about that in a long time. Katie is like a genius at it. It's kind of like having your dream board on the fridge, but this is separate. Sticky notes, a piece of paper. I want you guys, I stole this from her. I want you guys all to put on a piece of paper how much you want to make a month. Okay. Put, you know, and with a certain time frame. So maybe it's $6,000. Was hers. $6,000 by, you know, June 30th or July 30th, whatever. You don't know how. You're not set up for that yet. Maybe you don't even have a distributor yet. Maybe you have 10 distributors. You don't know how, and that's okay. And I want you to put that up by your toilet paper roll. Somewhere you go to every day. Put that up right next to there, you guys. It is powerful to see things every day. It is powerful to see your goals every day. And then the last thing with personal development, you guys, is the actual reading and listening to. Okay, so there's a bunch of different things. If you go to the team page, type in personal development on the search bar at the top. That search bar is magical. Everything in your life can be found with the search bar. Type in personal development. We've put videos, we put books, we put podcasts, we put whatever. Maybe you're better at listening. For me, I'm both. If I'm in the right place, like if I'm in the car by myself, listening to it, yeah, I will like take it in and I'm like, yes, girl, like I got this. Tips, tricks, pump up, like everything like that. But like if I was in the car and my kids were in the car with me, would I be getting anything out of it? Absolutely not. So there's going to be like tons of different things you could do. If you love to read, read. If you don't love to read, read. You just need to. And this is the most powerful thing every single day, you guys, every single day. If you can just give yourself 10 to 20 minutes of personal development every single day, I promise your success. That's on me. That's on my back. Promise your success if you do personal development every single day. Because when your mind is right, then you start to take the action. And when the action is there, that's work. And you will get results if you do enough work. So that's something you guys like, literally like, don't skip it. Just don't skip it. All right. So, okay. So interact for 20 minutes twice today. Give genuine comments. So like I was saying, you guys, this is a social media business. So if you don't like social media, well, then you need to go have parties, and that's okay. There are people, I shared a training in the team page where people were just doing pop-up booths and things like that and bringing in thousands of BVs and all that kind of stuff, and that's okay. You could do that. But if you want to grow your business on social media, you need to do this stuff. So interaction is very simple. It's me going to Jessica's profile and, you know, saying, oh my gosh, Jessica, like your daughter is so cute. How old is she? You're not going to just put heart eyes. Everyone and their mama puts heart eyes. And guess what that does? Nothing. Jessica's not even going to reply to it. But if I say, hey, Jessica, your daughter's so cute. How old is she? Like, my daughter's 5. Jessica's going to reply, we're starting to build a relationship. Jessica is not going to sign up in my business tomorrow. But guess what? She might sign up in my business in a month because now she's watching me and I'm watching her and she knows I'm watching her. And I might say, hey, Jessica, listen, I've been watching you. I think you'd be so good at my business. Have you ever thought about it? And now Jessica knows that I have genuinely been watching her. It is not hard to be genuine, and it is not hard because how many of you guys have caught yourself scrolling on Facebook or Instagram, watching videos or just looking at random people's stuff, pictures, whatever? I have. If you're like one of my triples or presidentials, I probably tagged you in videos after 11 p.m. Yes, I am guilty. That is what social media is for. It's the TV of the new age, of the generation. That's what it is. It is there to distract the crap out of you. So you must stay focused. Okay? It's funny because people be like, I don't have time. And I'm like, you is lying because you are freaking sharing videos. I'm like, when people tell me they don't have time, then I go to their profile and they've shared videos. I'm like, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to fight you. So here's the deal. Instead of doing those things, work your business. And you know what? When you're ambassador, after 11 p.m., if you got time, that's cool. Watch all the videos you want. It's fine. Once you hit your goals, if you really want to. But it is not giving anything to your life. It's just not. So be intentional. And if you say, you know what, I don't have any time, you are lying. We all have time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. Some of us have 12 kids. Some of us have 0 kids and are at school and work and full time. There are people on this Zoom that worked, were in school, and had kids, and still made it work, and are still successful. Okay? So there's just no excuse. If you're making excuses, you just don't want it. Okay, follow up with every potential or anyone you'd ever want on your team. So follow up is key, you guys. Eliana and Caesar made these awesome organizational papers. They're in the files on the team page. One says potential distributor, potential customer. Okay. One says signed distributor, signed customers. And the reason for that is because number one, if you don't follow up, you're shooting yourself in your foot. You are. The fortune is in the follow up. Statistically, like this is legit. Okay. I'm not just making this up. Sales do not happen until the 7th to 12th follow up. Whether it's customers or distributors, I consider that both. Okay. They are not going to happen immediate. So stop thinking they are. Some people, yeah, they message me and they're like, girl, I'm so ready. And I'm like, all right, girl, let's sign up. And some people I add, they look at the results on my Instagram stories and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm ready to sign up. And I'm like, heck yeah. But not everybody does that. And not everybody's going to do that. And until you can prove your legitimacy, it's probably not going to happen. You're going to have to follow up till they sign or die. And they will sign. They always do. Everyone eventually does. Not saying everyone goes diamond above, but everyone eventually signs. Now, the other paper, which is not on this list, I really want you guys to understand this. So some of y'all are like sitting here and you're like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of work. It's not a lot of work. Everything on here can be done in 1 hour. It can. Everything on here can be done in 1 hour. I would say minus the personal development because I think everyone should be doing personal development for like years a day. Every minute you can, you should be doing personal development. But that other list that they made with the signed distributors, it's got a thing for fast starts. Okay. What a fast start is every single time you enroll a distributor and they have 2 customers in their first 30 days, and they either have to have an auto ship or hit 150 in sales with those customers, you earn a $100 bonus. Those are paid out weekly, you guys. So if you're jumping in and you're like, Christy, like you say it's not overnight, but like I need money like right now. And I get that. You're like, I need to pay my bills right now because of I just lost my job, whatever. Go sign distributors. Go talk to anyone, everyone. Go pass out cards. I don't care. sign distributors, help fast start them, you will make that faster cash. Let's just say you sign 3 distributors. That's $300 right there. Okay. That is going to be something quick and fast. And it's also going to turn into long term because those people are obviously going to be growing. Now, the next thing is if you're trying to go super fast, which everybody wants to, do freaking host to post. I have people in their first month sign 2 to 3 to 4 to 5,000 BV. And because they're signing all those customers and they're posting about it, they're attracting distributors. Okay. Do that, because here's the deal. If Haley signs up and she has 300 Facebook friends and 300 Instagram followers, she needs to take a minute to grow those friends and Facebook friends and Instagram followers. But with host to post, she can literally be having tons and tons of people post for her. She just grew her network to hundreds and hundreds of people. So do it. Okay, so there's a big difference between loyal customers and distributors. A loyal customer orders 1 product a month for 3 months. They are just a customer. They do not make any money. A distributor makes money. Period, end of story. DTs make money. LCs don't make money. They just make products. But as a distributor, you should all have your auto ship on. I'm kind of making a new rule because I was broke when I started, but I still ran my auto ship. You don't run your auto ship, don't ask for my help. Okay? Because with what you get in your startup kit, you can sell those samples and you can pay for your next order. Okay? I tell them they need to run their damn auto ship because you guys, listen, here's the deal. Sorry for the language if you have kids around. If you are not using the product or you are not selling samples, you are not growing your business. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. Like, that's plain and simple. Don't use the product or don't sell samples because, for example, like me being pregnant, well, that's a lie. I'm using everything, but let me just use this other example. I don't drink the keto coffee, okay? Because we're LDS. We don't drink coffee, but I sell it like crazy because of 2 things. I've used our other products and gotten results. So people trust our product line. And number 2, I can sell samples of the keto coffee, okay? I get it when you, yes, I do. And then I tell them how to switch it afterwards. So, okay. I already talked about cleaning up your Insta. That's good. Okay. Business posts. Oh my gosh. Here's the deal. Like I've said before, there are people who have literally grown their business all from attraction marketing. So what does that mean? That means they don't message anyone. People, all their distributors come to them, which to me, I'm kind of like, what? That never happened to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm not cute enough. Maybe my pictures are not good enough. Maybe my posts are not good enough. A lot of the ones that use traction marketing, their like posts are just, you're just like, oh my gosh, you should be like a writer, you know? But that's not me. So I have got to message. So here's the deal. Business posts, you guys, there's going to be a couple different things, but the simplest way I can explain it for business posts is this is a few ways you can come up with stuff. So write this down. Personal development. Whatever you hear or learn from personal development, turn it into a post. Literally. Because when you have, like, let's just say GoPro. GoPro is a great network marketing book. It's like actual like learning for network marketing. GoPro is a great one. Things and statistics and tips and stuff from there you can make into posts. Okay. So from your personal development, the next thing is your goals. Okay. Put out your goals, because then when you are accomplishing them, number 1, people want to be a part of it. And number 2, people are going to trust you because you keep putting it out there. Okay. Number 3, what you've accomplished so far. If today's your day 1, you need to say things like, oh my gosh, I'm signing my first customer. I'm so excited. People just want to know that it's working and that you're excited. Number 4, I can't do his fingers. Okay. So number 4, a great thing is make a list of everything people need money for. It can literally be that simple. Make a list of everything people need money for. What do people need money for? Car payment. Maybe they like to get their nails done, their hair done. Maybe they need to pay their mortgage, that sort of stuff. Those are the types of things. Literally, those are your posts. Those are the things I talk about. What do I need money for? To work from home so I don't have to miss out on moments with my kids. What do people need money for? To pay for a car. Why do you need to pay for a car? Because the one that, Joe Schmo drives around, it's not safe for her kids. Everything people need money for, that's a post that's going to attract people. Okay. And then the last thing is recognition and shouting other people out who have accomplished things that you have yet to accomplish. Okay. Sideline, upline, downline. If I share my story, take my picture, do not share the post. Take my picture, take my post and say, oh my gosh, this is my personal friend, Christy. Like, this is why I'm doing this. Or, oh my gosh, like my girl, she just hit this promotion. Here's her story. And just literally go take it from her page. You do have to share those things until you've accomplished them self. But guess what? I still share them because I don't have the same story. Like I'm not a teacher, but by me sharing that Whitney's a teacher, I'm going to attract teachers, right? So those are the main things that you're going to post about to attract distributors. But I will say this, bring emotion into it. Not saying it has to be sad. It can be happy. It can be excited. Like some people's posts, they're so emotionally excited. People can't help but be attracted to them. When they go live, people can't help but say, like, I just really want to do whatever she's doing because I don't know. Like, it just seems really awesome. Bring some sort of emotion every single one of yours. I was talking to my girl Sierra about this. She made a post, and here's the deal. With your newbies, you have to coach them. So she made a post and she said, like, I'm so glad I can work from home with my baby. And I was like, here's the deal. I know where you are going with that, but they don't. I said, you have to bring more emotion into it. You have to say, like, I am super excited because I'm making money from home and I don't have to miss out on any moments with my baby because I can literally have her right next to me while I'm doing this. You got to bring that emotion in and really make them feel that. And then I put sign loyal customer and distributor. That's actually a good one because let me just tell you, you only get paid for signing people. So you got to sign people. You got to seal the deal. Offer the business to 25 people. You guys offer the business to people, but be genuine, like I said. And here's the deal. We have to be pickier with who we add. And I never prejudge anybody. But if someone just has dogs all over their page, all over their Instagram page, I don't even know what they look like, and they're cussing and swearing all over it, like, I'm not going to offer them the business because guess what's going to happen when they sign? They're going to be cussing and swearing at me, right? Like, I honestly, when I go through Instagram and I add people, I just have to look at that little picture because I'm fast and I just add friends of friends and I just, follow people. But the thing is that, like, when I see stuff on my page, if I'm like, you know what, like, this isn't the type of distributor I want on my team, I will unfriend. And anyone can become a customer. Anyone can be successful in this business, but also, like, you do have to be picky. You do have to be picky in the sense of, like, don't just try to sign and add everyone and anyone. Like, you have to make sure that you want to work with that person. Like, add people like you, add people with similar interests, add moms if you're a mom. I mean, I have a lot of non-moms on my team, so I add everyone. But, like, get people with those similar interests if you can, especially in the beginning. Okay, so that is actually all I have on there, but there was a question. Somebody privately asked me, can I ask how long it took you to get to where you are now? That doesn't matter. My journey is not your journey. It doesn't matter, you guys. If I would say that it took me a year to get to ambassador, would it make you feel better or worse if you're brand new? If I said it took me 10 years to get to ambassador, would it make you feel better or worse? What I have accomplished in the time I've accomplished it should not matter for you, because you have to decide that it doesn't matter if it's going to take you a year or 10 years to get to ambassador, you're going to be here. Like that, you have to decide that now, because my journey is going to be way different. There are people who have gone ambassador in 9 months. But you know what you didn't see? You didn't see that she owned a boutique and had been growing her network of ladies and connections for 8 years previously. You guys don't know that. That's Ashley Sinclair. That's a real life story. You look at it and you say, oh, hell, I can't do this. I am not on track. Like, I am not going as fast as her. But that doesn't matter, you guys. I've been in this business for 6 years. I feel like an old lady. I've been in this business for 6 years, you guys, and I'm going to be here in 10 years. So it doesn't matter. You have to decide, and you also have to make your goals based upon what you want, because here's the deal. If I said, y'all, it took me 5 years to get to diamond, then guess what? You're going to lower your goals, because you're going to say, oh, okay, it took her 5 years to get to diamond. So if I just do it in 4, that's better. But guess what? There's other people who have done it in 30 days. So like, you have to decide what you want to do, because if I break your goals down for you, it's either going to limit you or push you. But even if it pushes you, it's not going to allow you to decide what you want to do as fast as you want to do it, because like, I can't work for you, right? But after I gave that spiel, I will break it down for you guys, because I want you to know that when I did make the decision, I was able to go fast, like my version of fast. I mean, what the heck is not fast, you know, in this business when you can make $10,000 a month? Like, if it takes you 6 years to make $10,000 a month, who cares? Like, you're sitting pretty at $10,000 a month, and you could probably come home way sooner than that. But here's the deal. My first 3.5 months in the business, you guys, I did not sign a customer or a DT. But guess what? I ran my auto ship, and I had wraps coming, and I sold them as samples. Now you would either do wraps or keto coffee or sell other samples of other stuff. So that is a way that I still stayed in the business, because I saw like, all right, I see a little bit of cash, but I didn't actually sign anyone for over 3.5 months in the business. And I don't want to say that as if you're saying, you know what? Okay, so I'm going to slow down, going way too fast for this. No, don't slow down. And you know what though? The girl who signed me up, she quit like a month or 2 after I started. A loser, right? Like, she didn't even know she had me. And a lot of you don't even know what you have yet. You don't know that next person. They might be your ambassador. And that's how I work this business. I work this business as if I were to say, hey, you know what? Megan, she might be my next ambassador. And even though she looks hella intimidating and she scares the crap out of me because she's got tons of followers and she's super beautiful, I'm going to ask her anyways, because if Mikkel asks her and she signs up and she goes ambassadors, I'm going to regret it. I am going to regret it. So I work off what if, like, what if it goes really well, you know, because what if it goes bad? I don't care. I won't remember Megan's name tomorrow. Don't care. So, I went diamond in August. It was the last day of August, literally the day before I had Emma. So that was super fun. And so that was basically like 9-10 months into the business. And then like 6 months later, I went double. And then 1 year later, I went triple. And the reason for that is because I promoted, and then I was like, oh my gosh, my team is just taking off. They're all going to do the work for me. I can just sit pretty and just, it's so amazing. Like, I can just stop enrolling. Like, I'm already making like $5,000 a month. Like, they're running. Yay, they're running. But guess what? If you don't run, your team don't run either. So I sat at double diamond for a fracking year. And then I went triple, and I was like, this is not going to happen. Well, it did happen. It did happen, but I was working. I was still working, and sometimes the cards are just going to land where they may. Like I've said before, I can't decide what other people are going to do. I can only decide that the work ethic that I'm going to put in and what I'm going to do. So I did sit at Triple for a year, but this is the thing. All of that work that I was doing, and I was like, why am I not presidential yet? Like, I'm working so hard. Well, in January of the next year, I was Triple, and then the next month I went presidential, and then 3 months later, I went ambassador. Most people sit at presidential for longer than that, but I was just a 3-month difference. But what you didn't see is all the work I had going from Triple to presidential that year before. So you guys, like, you just have to have faith and know that the right people are coming into your business at the right time, as long as you do the work. You can't just sit back and wait for them to come. You have to go out and you have to get what you want. But I can't decide if these 5 people I bring in are going to run. But I can decide if I'm going to make Ruby happen with or without them. I sure as hell am, right? You have to make sure that you're going to do it with or without them, because there are going to be times, you guys, where you feel like you're the only one working on your team. It's going to happen. It's just going to happen. And then you're going to find someone that matches your excitement and your fever for the success. And you're like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. And then you're just like, let's go. And then you're going to have like 10 people that quit. And then you're going to find another person that's like, run. You're like, let's go. You guys only need 3 people. 3 people that got that success fever like you, and they match your efforts. So you have to be that first runner. If you ain't doing it, please do not expect anyone on your team to do it. Literally. Like, if you're like, oh my gosh, I have 3 people, why aren't you guys doing anything? And then I go to your page, I'm like, how many people have you messaged? And you're like, well, I've just been so frustrated. Well, guess what you're doing? You're leading that example. You just need 3 people, you guys, 3 people to go ambassador, and some time. You're not going to be ambassador tomorrow. The 3 people you have on your team, those might be the people that go to ambassador with you. They might not be. But like, if you're not here in a year and consistently working, you're just not going to know, like, you have to give it some time. If I were to take you through the journey of my business ups and downs, like, some of my best, biggest, most amazingest people ever, they did not do anything in the beginning. Like, for example, Stacy is our new ambassador on our team. So freaking proud of her. She was like half in, half out for like 9 months. Okay. Literally. She was half in, half out. And then she finally went all in and became a runner. I did not know that she would be my first ambassador. I didn't, but it didn't matter. I was going to go with or without everybody. I'm taking whoever's coming with me. I ain't slowing down for nobody. And then Eliana, which is going ambassador this month, she you know what she told me, you guys? And some of you guys have probably heard this, but she was like, I am not building a team. She's like, I'm just going to sell individual wraps because I need to pay my rent. And we did a party together, and I did a party for her, whatever. And she just was slanging wraps left and right. And she's like, I am not signing distributors. I don't want to train anyone. I don't want to grow a team, all that kind of stuff. Well, I kept going. I went double. She saw those things that I was doing, and she's like, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can make this work. And she kept watching what I was doing. And you know what? For the past 4 years or however long that's been, she has been the top distributor enroller every single year almost. I don't actually know the numbers, but because we have so many amazing top distributor enrollers now, but I'm just proving to you, she has had months where she's signed 50, 30, 20, and she didn't even want to grow a team in the beginning. I could have thrown in the towel and said, everyone on my team sucks. They don't want it like I want it. Like, this isn't working. When people say like, oh my gosh, nobody wants it, everyone's telling me no, la la, don't care, move on. This is where the personal development comes in. And you just have to be like that bad A and just be like, that's kudo, peace. But I did keep a relationship with them. Even when they took their little breaks, even when she took her little break from the business, like I still kept a relationship with her, and that's important too, because I will always welcome open arms. Like, you guys are always welcome to run on this team. I will always be here for every single one of you guys, but I will not slow down for you. And I will not take your excuses, because like we talked about in the beginning, everybody's got them. Like, everybody has them, okay? And I'm not saying that some of your guys' things are not valid. Some of them are. Some of you guys are maybe going through the toughest time of your life and nobody knows about it. But like, this business is what's going to make everything okay when you're done with that thing you're going through, right? Like, you have to want it more. There was a girl on the Zoom too that her dad just passed away like 2 days ago, and she was still on that Zoom and she was spitting fire. And she's like, listen, like, this business is what gives me the freedom to be here with my family right now instead of at my orthopedic whatever job. She's like, that's why I'm here. Like, that's what's giving me the freedom. I'm still working my business, you know? But anyways, guys, it is 8 o'clock and I have literally just yelled at you for 1 hour. So that's cool. Okay. So does anybody have any other questions? And make it a valid one. Please don't give me like, nobody messages me back, because I just gave you tips on that. Make your profile look better and promote, and then they'll message you back. I'm telling you. You guys, like, speak out into existence what you want. That was another thing a girl I talked to today. She's like, listen, I'm doing it, but nobody wants to sign. And I'm like, what did you just say? Nobody wants to sign? And then nobody's going to sign. So let's all make it a goal, every single one of us, to say out loud every single day, I am signing, and fill in the blank. So for me, I am signing 2 distributors and 200 BV. That's my like mantra every single day. That's my goal every single day. And I say it out loud, and sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. But the days that I'm saying it, even without doing it, are making those other days happen. Like, I'm believing it and I'm speaking it. Oh, and last thing, sorry, really quick, guys. So the Host a Post giveaway, I explained what Host a Post is on there. We need 90 people to participate, which is nothing. You contribute $5 to be able to be a part of the $450 giveaway. And I'm going to allow you guys to post it however you want. Maybe it's $450 of diapers. Maybe it's for Disneyland tickets. That's how I'm going to promote it. But I don't want anyone to post it yet until people have started to contribute, because we have to hit that. Because I ain't going to be giving out no $450 for y'all's 10 Host a Post. You know what I'm saying? And then anyone who's done Host a Post with success or done a giveaway with a cute post, put your ideas in the comments. I would say probably tomorrow morning, so that they're bumped at the bottom. But you can also do it for distributors. You could give them a picture of yourself being cute on your phone and be like, my girlfriend Christy is looking for 20 people that, you know, want to make an extra $500 a month. Comment below, she'll message you. Or you can do customers, whatever you're looking for, okay? All right, guys. I'm so done. So done. So excited though. And if you guys had problems signing people today, which I did, I still have 2 enrollments to put in. IT has been working on it. And if it's not fixed now, they will fix it. Submit a ticket with your enrollment and they will make it go through. Okay? Love you all. Goodbye. Happy Monday.